Welcome back to the channel, good friends. I have my trusty sidekick, and we have the X80 in to get some headlight. Everything I have needs to have the headlights restored and protected. And we're going to do something a little bit different. Normally, my favorite way is to sand it down, get that factory coating off of there completely, and then protecting it with paint protection film. Today, we're going to use a kit. We'll see how it works. Let's get to it. These aren't too bad, but nothing drives me crazy more than cloudy headlights. It's the first thing I see walking up to the car. It just looks hideous. And it's mostly the areas, the surface areas that are pointing up towards the sun. So that's oxidation. Shouldn't be a big deal. And I picked a kit out for this one that can do the light duty work. And this is what we're going to be looking at today. The Meguiars Ultimate Headlight Restoration Kit, Advanced Ceramic Sealant, Liquid Glass, quote unquote. Headlights stay clear 18 months or more. Well, let's see what it has to offer. Okay. So the first thing is we have, I love these things. These are the palm sanders with hook and loop. I save these for all types of sanding. Headlights, painted surfaces. You also get, well, not a pair, but one glove. Looks like we have two sanding discs. One is a P1000. Similar to a Trizac disc. The other one is a P3000. And we have the color change to show the difference between the two. And then we have two Ultimate Headlight Sealant wipes. Quote unquote liquid glass. Do not unfold wipe. That's the last step. Well, let's see how it works. First step, it wants you to clean the headlight. Well, after it's been washed, I'm just going to use a glass cleaner. A glass towel. Then it wants you to mask the area, protect the surrounding areas from the sand discs. You can make this quick and easy. Just like so. Don't need to tape it like we're painting it. Little piece here. And one more little piece right here. And that's it. Good enough. For the next step, it wants you to grab the 1000 grit disc, attach it to the palm sander, have some water, spray the headlight, spray the lens, and either have this already soaking or spray the 1000 grit disc and start to sand. And sand off that oxidation. And as you can see, It's already starting to come off on my glove. Obviously, 1000 grit is not going to remove the factory UV blocking coating altogether. So this is meant to just scuff the area, and pretty much the sealant within that foil is what's going to be doing most of the work. Well, we'll give it a shot, see how long it lasts. If it doesn't, then we just do it my way. All right, let me come over here. Top of these facing upward is the worst of it, so I'll concentrate most of the sanding for that area. Clear it up. All right, let me flush the lens. Clean it off. Let me let it dry completely so you can see just how hazed over it is after this step. So this is what it looks like after step one, and when you do these step by step, you're supposed to come over and do the exact same thing to the other headlight, and that's what I did. Step two, we pull off the 1000 grit, attach the 3000 grit, spray the headlight and the disc, and we sand just like in step one. And again, I'm going to concentrate most of the sanding up top here while still going over the whole lens. And I imagine after this step here, the lens will have cleared ever so slightly, but still be just a little hazed up. Let me switch over. Get this corner. Now, flush it. And dry off the lens. And we go right over and do that to the other side as well. The next step for me is going to be removing this tape. When it gets wet, it starts to curl up and prune up. It drives me crazy. Let's get rid of it. And now it calls for the headlight to be cleaned once again. That's not a problem. We'll do that on both sides. And now we let the lens completely dry. It has to be completely dry before you start to seal it. These steps, I want to show you what it looks like. Slightly hazed over. They do not want you to polish it out from here. Let's go over to the other side. Same way. Let's move on to the next step. Step number 6 is going to be to grab the foil with the sealant wipe, tear it open, pull out the towelette, do not unfold it, start at the top, wipe across the headlight, overlapping. And when you're satisfied that the entire lens is covered, let it go, it's time to cure. One of these per side, no matter how big the headlight, this is supposed to be enough. So we'll discard this. I'm going to move over to the other side, do that headlight. We'll go from there. Now the product dries to the touch in 24 hours, but it fully cures within 48 to 72 hours. Keep the headlight clean and dry while the sealant fully cures, and that's the recommendation. That's kind of tough to do, but at least 24 hours. This is what they now look like. Much, much better. They look good. I mean, as of now, they look good. All right, guys, that will do it for this video. They look fantastic. Are they going to last the 18 months plus? Well, that's anyone's guess. If anybody has used these and you're beyond 18 months, do they look crystal clear? Do they still look good? I doubt I'm going to have it that long, but this is last in line to get worked on. And who knows if it takes a little while to sell it. I'll keep you up to date with it on the Infinity here. This has been Brian from Apex Auction Car Reconditioning. I'll catch you in the next video.